Hello and welcome back to Expedition 20 Breach in No Man's Sky, and we are completing phase 4 in this video. We've done 1, we've done 2, we've done 3, and now we are on phase 4. I've already got a couple of the milestones in this phase already, as I do collect them as I can when I go through each phase. I don't do them in binary order. We haven't got any of phase 5 yet, and that's probably going to remain the way it is until we get on to phase 5. But phase 4, we need to reach the 4th rendezvous point, of which we are already in the system of. We need to relocate the lost time wreck of the fireship Arcadia, and we need to collect 4 more storm crystals. We already have 3 out of the 7 we need. We need to visit all the moons of a gas giant, and we need to spacewalk into a black hole. So first things first, let's see if I can build another one of the debris range finders. I do need to build an antimatter. I already have a lot of the materials to build the quantum computer, the solar mirror, and I already have enough microprocessors as I buy them from the terminals at the abandoned stations. Let's make that bad boy pulse and go and find this crashed Corvette. And there we have it. Can we brake, please? Jesus. Okay. Let's do a bit of spacewalking, go and find what we need from this wreck. I don't want the mission radar. I don't want... Oh, no, I can only open the hatch. I thought that one was open hatch. Let's spacewalk out. Don't want to shoot at it. We want to mine it. Thank you. We have another Corvette piece to our bunch of pieces, and then we go and find the log of fireship Arcadia. Item found. Log corrupted, recovering damaged sectors. We saw them. They out the airlock, just floating there. Could hear them singing. Get us home, please. They are in trouble, aren't they? And then, there you go. We've got frail bodies. So is that one nicely done there. Let's head back to the starship and get ourselves to rendezvous point 4. We are entering the gas giant for rendezvous point 4. Let's beam down to the planet's surface and see if we can find the rendezvous point. And here we are. Target sweep says it's 300 that way. Let's make sure we have enough fuel in our launch thrusters, which we do. What we also want is some storm crystals. And there is always storm crystals on these kind of worlds. So on gas giants, these kind of worlds, honestly. And we are here, apparently. There we go. We have found a building. Let's head in there. Grab rendezvous point 4. There we are. Nice and easy. Let's get our rewards for rendezvous point 4, which is starship inventory slot ×5 and 1 million units, which I can't grab because I've got no space. And we've got the repair kit ×3, supreme thermal protection upgrade ×2. Now while we're here, we will collect the last of the storm crystals we need. We actually have a couple in a cave, which is going to give us shards of storm. Collected 7 storm crystals. Again, nice and easy. And that is oxygen ×100 and supreme defensive systems upgrade. Very nice, very nice. So next on the list is visit all of the moons in a gas giant system. And of course we are in a gas giant system, so we can visit all the moons. I've already visited one of them. And the one that I did visit was... which one was it? This metallic moon, because it had the creature I wanted on it, the anomalous companion milestone I completed there. So if we just make our way around these moons, we'll be able to visit each one and grab the milestone. This is quite an easy milestone, so I'll jump on all 5 planets and I'll see you in a second or two. I'm on the last moon to survey in a gas giant, and this is the last one we need to do, a Faust miner. And if we actually go into our discoveries here, go into the planetary system, we can click on the moon here and it will find it for us, and we can head to it. So there it is, it's nicely marked, and then we can just zoom straight over to it. And by doing it this way, it makes it a lot easier to navigate between moon to moon and to keep track of which ones you've been to. And then all we need to do is actually enter the atmosphere. We don't need to leave the ship, but we do need to leave the pilot's seat. So we can hover above and leave the pilot's seat. And effectively it will be done. We don't actually have to land or step foot onto the planet or get a survey marker or anything like that. We just need to walk around our ship, and then we can get the lunar cluster prepackaged rocket boots unit. Some people hate the rocket boots. I quite like them, so I will fit them in. The last but not least is the black hole. We need to spacewalk through a black hole, and I believe there is one in this system. However, the first thing I'm going to do is actually go to the space station. I'm going to step foot on this space station, and there is a reason why I'm doing that. So we've landed at the space station. I'm going to step foot out of my Corvette onto the space station, because the black hole is going to take us in a very random place. So it's going to shoot us across the universe. So what I want to be able to do is whatever system that the black hole jumps me to, I'll be able to go into that space station and then warp back using the terminus to get back to this system. So let's find the black hole. Where is it? So finding a black hole in my current system is becoming a bit of a challenge. So I've marked the milestone as the next one I want to do. And it's found me a black hole in the galaxy map as I've gone into it here. So I'm just going to warp here. And it's going to put a black hole right in front of me. And what we need to do is now spacewalk towards this black hole. So let's do it, shall we? No, not mission radar, please. Operate the hatch. And here we go. Starting to get very close to this black hole now. And things are starting to become very strange. And we're about to fire through space. Do spacewalk into a black hole? Look at that, that's pretty cool. And it spat us out into an unknown region of space. We've travelled 1,809 light years to what looks like a bit of a water planet, like a Earth type planet down there. That's pretty cool. We can bring the ship back in, and we're back into the ship. So let's grab our rewards for this, which is memory fragment inventory, defense chit, and terrifying sample. And now, before I collect my phase 4 reward, we've got some upgrade inventory for our exosuits, which is nice. That came from that inventory thing. What we want to do is go to the space station that's here. Before I do that, actually, let's just, phase rendezvous point 5. Let's go into the galaxy map and just see how far away we are from that. The expedition route, of course, is taking me this way. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be miles away. So the plan stands. We need to go back to the previous station. At the terminal then, we can go to stations. And we need to go to the previous system. But the Rendezvous 5 is a nearby system. And it's picked it up for me anyway. So that worked out quite well, didn't it? So let's head to here. This is the previous system. So this was Rendezvous Point 4, which is close to Rendezvous Point 5. So it has worked out that way. I don't know if you don't step on the station that you'll get that station in the terminal options. Let me know if you have or haven't, if you've gone through it. But yeah, we've definitely come back here, which is fantastic. As you can see from my discoveries page, I'm now back in this system. We do need to go and see if we are close enough to Rendezvous Point 5, which we are. We can jump there in one jump, and I will do that shortly. Maybe off air, ready for the next video in completing phase 5. But we can now complete all of phase 4 and get the Wings of Aeron plans, Aeron Pillar plans, and Aeron Pyramid plans. Very nice. Beautiful. And that is how to complete phase 4. Now, we didn't do the 16 radiant shards because we already had those. They're nice and easy. Find a dissonant world, collect 16 radiant shards. You will need the advanced mining laser to do that. And collected 8 sulfide crystals on a shallow water world, which was easier than doing it in a deep ocean water world as part of phase 2 when you're under there. So something to consider, getting those done nice and quick. So there's phase 4. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. So hopefully you're enjoying the playthroughs and they're helping you out in some way. I will see you in the next one for phase 5.